Welcome everyone. What is going on? Welcome to an edition of Rabid Rants. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's Rabid Rants. But I don't know. We always, it's very, very random live streams what we do. We bounce around all over the place. So without further ado, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, bell notification, follow button, heart button, depending on the platform you're watching. And let's roll the intro. All right, there we are. Nice. So I'm going to try to keep track of both chats a little closely. We missed some yesterday. The other platform was getting quite a few results as well. So, we got to keep an eye on everything. It's pretty hard. But let's start off here with a quick roll call. What do we got going? Well, it's probably going to take about half the stream. We got quite a few people here today. I'm just kidding. J-Rad, what's going on? Steven Radro, King Mining, Fudweiser as always. LOL Miner Support. Oh, hey, what's going on, LOL Miner Support? What's happening? Is that real LOL Miner Support, or is that just someone named LOL Miner Support? Let me know what's going on over there. Cherish, Johannes, Just a Miner, Fudweiser, Mike Baldwin, Golden Wolf, Michael Jess, Just a Miner, Patrick Duncan, Kia Enigma Adventures. Yo, Rabid, I just sent you motherboard stands on Discord. Yeah, I just looked at them. We'll show everybody what they look like here in a minute. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Hello, Miner Sport. We wait you. Golden Wolf, Michael Jess, Bacon Sneaker, Graham Lowe, Just a Miner again, Attempt, Just a Miner. Oh my gosh, keep repeating. Michael Jess. Oh, I said that as well. What's going on here? Guys, stop talking till I'm done. Just kidding. Talk away. Red Putz, Kakis? Oh, what is this? Numbratzi, what's going on? Kevin, what's happening? My stuff is hot. I'm getting cold air from outside, and I'm not sure if I can keep this up. You can keep it up. Definitely keep it up. JFK, what's happening? I cannot confirm or deny what's going on with the stuff with, all them drivers out there because of, the platform and stuff. So, I can't really talk about that. Oh gosh, we just jumped, so I might have missed people. Cryptotonic, White Arctic Walker. We got to start from the bottom. Mike T, the Smooth Goat. What's happening? Patrick Duncan, Inferno. What? Infernoing? Maybe TSL Projects. Yeah, Gregory. Hopefully, I caught up to everybody. I don't see Stingy yet, but I'm sorry, Stingy, if you're out there. I don't have anything. I don't have any Canadian bacon today. I don't have anything from Canada to showcase. I couldn't think of something. I was looking around, but I couldn't find something that would really stand out. Please talk about LOL Miner restarting. Anyone else having stability issues mining ETH plus TON on LOL Miner? Nailed it. So speaking of that, I do have a comment here. Now, I'm not sure if it's legit LOL Miner support or if it's really you. So LOL Miner support, if that's actually you in the live chat right now, I'd really like you to confirm this. Now, I just got to jump in the other chat here. We got Red Putz over here as well. We got Vika CZ. What's happening? And yeah, welcome everyone on all the platforms you guys are watching on. But here we do have LOL Miner support commenting on that ETH plus TON video that I dropped there a couple days ago. Or was that yesterday? I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't know. It was recently. Many thanks for your comments. We like to comment the boom. We recommend not to use TON whales TON. So what they mean by here, I'm not sure what language they're from, but obviously there's a little bit of an English language barrier here. But that's okay. We understand exactly what they're trying to say. But I did it, and then we were using the TON whales pool. So they're recommending not to use that pool and to use other ones. There is a block and could be the best pool now. We recommend now, meanwhile, is solved to you TON pool or TON coin pool. Also, AMD is automatically started. NVIDIA takes that extra minute that we comment. We kind of went through that at the beginning through their file when, we were talking about this when I started that video. That DAG repair. So some people were asking the questions, the DAG repairing on the NVIDIA GPUs for that is that the memory is probably set too high, they're saying here. So you may have to turn down your memory overclocks for LOL Miner when you're dual mining here. So there's, one pro tip out there for you guys if you guys are experiencing this. Also, thanks for the comment to increase the power limit or TON will get blocked. We recommend to put a power limit to 0 and use fixed core so you don't lose any ETH and you control watts from the fixed core. So I thought I'd bring this to your guys' attention because you guys seem to be asking with the restarts and all that stuff. So If you are noticing that DAG repair, the little red thing in your load ups when it's doing this, you know your memory overclocks may be too high. You're recommended to increase the power limit. Now remember, increase the power limit or get rid of the power limit altogether. But if you are running a what's it called, a stock core clock or a random core clock, you guys even see what I'm reading? You guys can't even see this, so it's all right here. But if you are using a locked core clock, it will override your power limit if it's underneath what your power limit is. So like example, if you have your power limit set at 140 and you say your locked core clock at 1300 or something is only using 120, it'll only go up to 120 watts. Now, if you have a locked core clock of say 1600 and it wants to go up to like 150, 160 watts, your power limit will limit it at 140. So they recommend in here, use that absolute core clock to differentiate your power. So increase that core clock speed to use more power and then just get rid of the power limit altogether. Or as a safe recommended thing, which I usually do myself, find out how much power that locked core clock is using and then set an extra 5 to 10 watts on the power limit. That way, if something ever does happen, you still have that power limit as a safety margin, so you're not fully maxing out that GPU, full DDP. So there's different ways about it. So try these different tricks here and see if it starts working a little bit better for you. Let's jump back into here. Bam, bam. Did LOL Miner support answer in the live chat here? I'm not sure. Let's see. Anyone notice? I'm looking. CryptoBaltus, what's going on? I don't see any answers or not. Kevin, right now I'm running 3060 Ti at 1400 core, 2000 memory. Nice, nice. What's the power limits and everything on that? Red Putz still talking away over here, so not too much action on that side, but that's okay. What do we got here? We got 104 viewers, 37 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Smash that like button. Blow up the chat if you do have any questions. I'm here to help if I can answer the questions. And if I can't, you know what? Obviously, we have a great community out there, and we have the Google machine as well. I wanted to point out, because we are also streaming over here, sometimes I do plan on only streaming on this ordealio right here. So, I encourage you guys to follow over there so you don't miss a future live streams, because, something might happen. I might have to swap over there for one day or something, or if something's not working on one end. So be sure to join up on there over as well. 6600 core, 1600 mem. 950. Oh, 6600. The core is 1600 and the memory is 950. Nice. What are you making per 3900X per day? I'm not sure, actually. I haven't checked on it for a while, but we can do some quick math, I guess, if you guys want. Which brings me to another point. Today is RAPTOREUM payday, right? Today's RAPTOREUM payday. It's Sunday. Well, actually, it's Wednesdays as well as Sundays. And what I mean by that is the smart nodes. You get your payment. So we're going to take a look. What did I get this week? I only check it out on Sunday. So, oh man, why does it always do this to me? It logged off. What do they got here? Crypto rug pulls. What is a rug pull in crypto and 6 ways to spot it? Ethereum. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Did I just say that? Oh my gosh. Why did I say that? Why do I say these things? I almost said my password out loud, so bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so do we have we got some RAPTOREUM here. Nice. So I'm going to send this, later on straight back to the smart node. But it looks like 3,357 RAPTOREUM this week. So that's, just for having, that's not any power. That's not anything. So $54.96 USD from just hanging out my RAPTOREUM in the smart node and, getting these nice free payments every week. So nice. I'm going to add this to the smart node later on. We're going to minus that. So you asked the question, how much is a single rig making today? I don't know. Let's go to, I guess we can just swap on over to our plant here, which is what I'm currently using. Do some quick numbers, divide it by my rigs and see, what a rig is pulling per day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's 7 days. Let's just go 500 plus 481. Now there's also little points in there. I'm not being 100% precise here. 504. These are per day. 481. Okay. 502. Okay, add that up. 463. And 441. So for 7 days, I'm going to write this down. That is 3,372. How much did we get on the nodes? 3,300. Oh, I made slightly more mining than I did get back from the nodes. Interesting. Okay, so anyway, 3,372 for 7 days. So 3,372. I'm going to divide that by set. Oh, no. I just hit that cancel button. Good thing I wrote it down first. 3,372. I'm going to divide that by the 7 days. So that is 481 average per day. Point, whatever. It doesn't matter. Now I'm going to divide that by 11 for 11. I have 11 rigs rolling. My workstation is off majority of the time, but I'm still going to divide it by 11. I could divide it by 10.5, but it won't really work. So I'm going to be making slightly more than this per rig because I am going by 11 because my workstation isn't always on. So it is stating 43.79 RAPTOREUM per day. 43.79. So it's 43.79. Now that's if, my workstation isn't going 24 hours a day. It's only maybe going 12 to 13 hours a day. But that's not bad. So 43 per day per rig, I guess. So 43 RAPTOREUM per rig is what I'm averaging right now based on all my stuff. So hopefully that number has kind of helped you out there. You know what? If we just actually put that into RAPTOREUM prices right quick, let's see, what we're actually making. $43 or $43, I wish. $43.71. What is that in a day? So that's 71 cents a day. That's actually not too bad if you think about it, especially with what's coming after Ethereum. 71 cents a day. I wish GPUs would be making that, when Ethereum mining is done. Which brings me to another point here. Is Max Voltage here. I want to get him on the show one of these days. I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to do it to, bring people to the show. But he was mentioning something the other day on Misfits Mining Live, and, I 100% support what he said. Now, as we know before, Tim Bako and the Ethereum team, Max Voltage, speak up in chat if I get any of these details wrong. But Tim Bako, we all know, Mr. Ethereum dev, who's the more front runner in the public space about the coding and timelines and stuff. Usually he's always saying Ethereum 2, or guys, it's not Ethereum 2.0, it's the merge. The end of proof of work is the merge, POS, all that stuff. But usually he's saying June or July. That's the timeline. They've been saying it constantly all the time. But allegedly, in their last, I don't know if it was a live stream or cat herders or whatever it was, in some interview or something, he said that it's coming this year. So instead of saying June or July all the time, he said now this year. So is it extended now? Is that a passive way of saying, well, looks like we got to extend it again because we don't know what's going on. Everything's broken as usual. So, very, very interesting. Again, timeline is still saying June or July, but they're not directly saying June or July anymore. They're just saying this year now. So, take it any way you want. There's the potential chance that merge, which is the end of proof of work, may be extended at least a couple more months. So maybe fourth quarter, third quarter, end of third quarter, early fourth quarter. Hey, maybe not even this year. It could be next year. Who knows? Something could be happening. No idea. I'm a cat herder. Warren Stuckart. Rabid Mining, please elaborate on not using Whales Ton Pool. K Tactics. I don't really know how to elaborate on. As we know previously, when using LOL Miner, you ended up getting, now this is supposed to be fixed again, so I'm not 100% sure what's really going on here. I did do this in the video and everything, and I was mining to the pool just fine in my initial test. I didn't do it long term to see what would happen, but initially 2 or 3 upgrades ago, when you could first initially mine Ton, when I guess it would be the time when I first released how to mine Ton video, you would get a lot of rejected, and then Ton's pool would literally block you or ban you, I guess, your IP and stuff from mining there through LOL Miner. That for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, however long it takes to minus that, because they think it's a DDoS attack or something, and you'd be banned. You get a whole bunch of rejected share for 20 minutes or so, and then eventually it would connect again. LOL Miner fixed a little bit of the coding and stuff in there, and they fixed it allegedly, because I haven't really tried it since then with the newer versions, and it's supposed to work. But on the other pools, it worked just fine. It was Whales Ton Pool where it didn't work. Now it seems like with this dual mining thing, I did it on Whales Ton Pool because that's what I'm set up through Telegram and all that stuff that they do. But it seems like a lot of people, like you said, your miners quitting on you. You're getting these possible because you're high memory overclock, so you're getting that DAG file repair and stuff options. So maybe trying a different pool, and there may be some bug glitches using the Whales Tom pool. May fix all your problems just switching to another pool. So that's pretty much all I can really elaborate now until I actually do more testing myself. So it does sound like, though, to use the other pools for Toncoin other than, you know, that top pool of Whales Tom pool currently is how I'm kind of gathering it here. Except cats are not herd animals. Yeah, they're just all over the place. Oh, what do we got going on here? So, Nerdersy. So, I really agree. Or nerdy uncle. I agree with you 100% on the comment you made there. I just can't announce your comment, and I'm sure you know why. I have not mined ETH for 3 to 4 years. Vic. Oh, really? What have you been doing? I replaced it with Flux, the most ambitious coin for me. Hey, you know what? You're 100% right there. Flux is doing things in strides. They're moving on fast. You know, they're trying to get into this Web3 thing, you know, proof of useful work, which we're still not 100% sure how it's going to play out yet. But yeah, Flux is definitely going in leaps and strands. There's some other back-end talk. They may potentially be trying to take on too much than, you know, what they're saying. So it's nice to, you know, try and build up and go fast and, you know, update your network and become nice and strong. But at the same time, if you're doing it too fast, then you may run into, because they're going all multi-platforms. They're trying to hit, you know, all this Web3 and chains and everything all at the same time. And if one of them start to have hiccups, that may put you back more steps than it is putting you forward. So yes, they're very ambitious. They're moving forward. They have a lot of things working for them. But at the same time, you know, if you move too fast, it may, you know, kind of kick you in the back or something eventually down the road. But again, who knows what's going to happen? Flux is definitely looking like a nice go-to, but it's still too soon to tell. Amazing potential, 100%. Mano Drizzle, hey, what's going on over there? I need to try dual mining again, but I couldn't get it working. Yeah, and I did name this stream, you know, is dual mining the future of GPU mining and stuff? And you know what? I mostly just named it that because I don't really know the honest answer to that. But it seems like a lot of dual mining is coming out now. We haven't really seen this since the Claymore days, which was a few years ago. And then obviously the Claymore miner, he just quit updating and he left. Who knows what happened to him? He could be on a beach somewhere celebrating rich, or something else could have happened. We have no idea. But the Claymore is, you know, gone, no longer a thing. But that was before all this. The only way you could legit dual mine coins. Clayminer was first to do all this stuff. And now it looks like T-Rex, LOL Miner, and all these other miners are slowly starting to implement it again, which is a really good coin, trying to max out really what your GPUs can do. But now I know right now, you know, not a lot of people are mining Ton. It became very popular. It's starting to pick up, and obviously hash rate difficulty increases. But, you know, now you're mining two different coins. You're like, yes, I'm increasing my profits. But what if everybody does it? If everybody starts doing it, then obviously the difficulty and everything goes up, and we're back in the exact same case where we are before even dual mining. All the profitability on everything's going to drop, and really it's not going to make any difference. So if it becomes the new mainstream to you got to dual mine everything now, everything's dual mining, everybody's doing it, then, you know, it's not going to become profitable because, you know, it's the new go-to. It's going to become the new normal, and everything just drops in profitability. So yeah, just keep that in mind too. Did you say you can dual mine Flux? I'm not sure. I don't really know, actually. I haven't tried. I imagine there's ways to dual mine anything with these miners starting to implement all these dual mining stuff. Really, all it is adding different algorithms being ran at the same time. So eventually we're starting to see it slowly now with like T-Rex with Affilium, and I don't even know how you spell that or say that. Affilium. I don't even know. It's another Ethereum type of name with a couple letters at the beginning type of coin. I haven't looked into it myself. No, some people are talking really big about it. Other people, not so much. And a lot of you out there saying it's not really profitable at all to even mine it. So I haven't looked at it really at all. And I really do plan on looking into it because it's starting to gain a lot of, I guess, momentum in terms of miners starting to mine it. The other day, a lot of you guys are saying I'm dual mining ETH and that Ethereum and all this stuff. So I was like, oh, well, you know, I should probably look into this, get an idea of what's going on there. But at the same time, the feedback you guys are giving me is you're not really making anything doing it. So is it worth it? So it's another, you know, maybe a spec mining type of coin. But I don't know what it's all about. So I definitely got to do my own research, which I always tell you guys to do. I haven't done mine on that yet. Also, TON is a very short timeable. It's actually POS. Yes, Talon, you are 100% correct. TON is limited. It's a 100% proof of stake coin, that TON coin. And right now, you're mining to smart contracts known as givers. So there's an X amount of TON coin that can be mined through smart contracts and givers. And those are the coins that everybody is mining right now. And once all those coins are gone, which they're saying about a half a year to a year, I believe it's 160 some days to, you know, let's just have a look at that right now so we can get the correct numbers there. Now, these are always changing. I watched this for a couple days and the days didn't go down at all. So I don't really know what the timeline is here, but, you know, we're going to have a quick look here. Change my screen so you guys can see things. Mining, givers, TON coin. I think it's in the mining side. Right here. So days till deplete. So here are the giver addresses right now. The total amount of coins that each giver address does. So I think each giver is a smart contract, a contract that has an X amount of coins in it, which you can mine and get through the pools or solo mining. And it says guessed on all the hash rate and everything on network, days till depletion. So 132 days till all this stuff is gone, 147 till all these are gone, 165, 181, 176, 190. So I don't know if it's dictating it as, you know, it's going to take all these coins first, then it's going to move to that one, or it's going to move to that one, or if everything's going at the exact same time. And, you know, based on the current time frames, the longest one is going to be this one. But then if, you know, if all these deplete as one disappears, the time frame is probably going to go down based on these, or obviously the difficulty is going to skyrocket even more, and it's going to keep it around the same. So I don't really know how it's going to play out here, but there, it looks like a half a year tops, maybe 3/4 of a year, depending on some of the addresses here, you can no longer mine TON coin, and it's a 100% proof of stake coin. So once these giver addresses are gone, so is TON mining in general. So that's another thing you got to keep in mind about TON there. It's going to end. It's going to die. It's going to be... So, I don't know what's going to happen after that. Is it going to moon? No idea. It's just another way. Is it almost like instead of doing, you know, a lot of coins, they do their airdrops and stuff like that? Is just a way to get this coin in the hands of, say, miners? Because, you know, you can mine it currently instead of just giving it all away to X amount of addresses that sign up for something. They're giving it away through mining for an X amount of days. So that could just be another form of an airdrop, really. What do we got going on? I saw something about Red Panda. I followed Red Panda's video at LOL Miner Support. LOL Miner Support, did you say something? Did I miss it? Oh, right there. Don't use Ton Whale's pool. That's all. LOL, there he goes. Ton Whale's pool. Just don't use it. Straight up. LOL Miner Support right there. I don't know if it's a legit one or just a person, but, you know, they're straight up saying don't use the Whale's Ton pool. So you heard it right there. Don't use it. Try a different pool, and it'll probably fix all the issues you guys are having. I'll try it again later today or something and see what happens and try more long-term for you guys. It's just that I am also solo mining Ethereum, and I don't really want to ruin any of that hash rate that I got going on there. Half of the year, I'll take the profits. Gregory, you can dual mine Flux with ETH, but there are diminishable returns because Flux uses core and memory, where TON uses just core. Very, very true. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you make so yeah. TON just uses just core. I'm gonna look at my actual. I can't remember my settings were. Let me see. Where is online Excel? Online Excel. Where is my A2000 hash rates? Where I went through my actual set right here. I'll make this bigger for you guys so you can see this. I can't remember what my Flux settings were on this operation here. Flux. Yeah, I got the best results with no memory, at least on an A2000. So that makes it very interesting. If you Flux and dual mined, I was getting better results with no memory overclocks on Flux with an A2000. So is Flux actually memory? And I see other people too. Yeah, like in Hiva West, people were dropping Flux down to like -2000 and 1500 and stuff as well. So it may go together well. depending on the GPU. It could also very well depend on the GPU, but at least the A2000, it is not memory dependent in terms of for mining flux. That's just me. Maybe I got to retest that again. I don't know, but I was getting some nice hash rates there. FUDweiser, hopefully not a bannable offense. What'd you do, Dave Collins? What'd you do? You guys roaring at each other? Tons Whales has problems. It will be solved in 1.44 for sure. Dev working on it. Okay, so it's a known fact. Toncoin pool is having issues and they're working on the fix. And right now, LOL miner support is 100% saying just use a different pool. If you guys are having issues, try the different pool. Try lower memory every overclocks, and hopefully that fixes your issues. And if you do like the Whales Tom pool, then just swap over after they do fix their issues. But right now, just swap to a different pool if you're having problems. It sounds like the easiest option, and it's a fairly easy one. Just slap in a new address. Try dual mining with a 1070 Ti, and it's not working on this card. I do not believe the 1070 Ti's are supported for NVIDIA. LOL miner support, can you confirm on that, please? But we're just going to go into I guess LOL miner right here, and we'll do a quick read off here. It seems like this is a really popular topic right now, so crazy. Maybe we got to do more videos on this or something. But important note on NVIDIA. Okay, that's not the one. Where is it? Right here. So added support for real dual mining, ETH, ESASH, UBIC plus TON. Now supported on NVIDIA Turing and Ampere GPUs. So only on the Turing and Ampere. So I believe that's the 2000 series. I believe 1660s are working on that. So 1660s are working. The 2000s, your 2060s, 2070s, 2080 Ti's, and obviously your Ampere is your 3000 series GPU. So the 10 series, 1000 series is before all this. So they probably do not work. They're not supported, at least at this time. Loa Labs US, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Much love, Rabid. I have one of a kind laser engraved RAPTOREUM coin for you for all your help in the last year. Perhaps we can attach a RTM NFT. What's going on? That's pretty cool. You have a RTM coin for me. Hey, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm all for RTM. And we all know this, whoever follows the channel. How do we do this? Are you in Discord? Hit the Discord and hit me with some DMs. And speaking of that, DMs and whatnot, we got to take a look at this. Look at this, guys. As we know, where are you? So Enigma in the live chat there. Pascal and Alpha is working, but not too much profitable. Oh, so Pascal is working. It just doesn't do very well. Nice to know. So you 1060 Ti user out there, where I can't remember where you are in the live chat. It's all over the place. I got a lot of chat going on, but it looks like it's working, but it's just not very profitable at times. Maybe it's not even enough to show up. I don't know. But here we have Kia Enigma. The other day we were asked, I was showing you some motherboard stands so I could stand up vertically my CPU mining rigs, but I wanted to 180 degree it so I could have the cooler at the bottom. And that way you could stack. I'm thinking instead of having 3 across each of my rack there, I could potentially fit, if I stack them the right way, 6 or 7 on a single rack, which would open up my scalability from a total of 12 on my racks upwards of like 24 or more CPU mining rigs in the same amount of space. So, I'm very pumped for this. We're going to see what happens, but here's some of the details. He's been trying to work this out for me, and we'll see how it goes, but I think these would work absolutely amazing. Look at that. They're obviously a lot thicker what they were. I wanted a higher back angle to support the weight and a little longer base here so that, it'd just be more support as well. So they're looking really great, man. If you're still in the live chat there, these are looking absolutely amazing. Definitely send the file when you think it's ready to print, and I'll print 1 or 2 out here and I'll try them on one of my rigs and see how it works and see if we need to do any other tweaks. Nice. Pumped for those. Definitely pumped for those. Could you guys see that in Discord? I got to go back here and see if you guys can even see that. Oh, yeah, you guys can see that. Nice, nice. I got to check the other chat here. What's going on? Oh, Mano Drizzle's over here as well. What's going on? Hey, I need to try doing my... Oh, we already went through that. Okay, nothing new. Nothing new. Oh, nothing new there, guys. What is the most profitable coin for CPU mining at the moment? And today was RTM payday. Yes, Malcolm Eastback. Today was RTM payday. Yes, and as we know, most of you are referring to the RAPTOREUM smart nodes. I already went through my numbers, and I went through my mining numbers. the RTM smart nodes, they're slightly less than my mining profits. They used to be a little bit higher, but as we know, the collateral increase recently went up. So there's more nodes on the network. So the percentage does drop down your APY, but it's not by much. It's still in the high 30s, which is an absolutely massive amount moving forward, higher than pretty much anyone else out there. Like what's Ethereum? 4%. What's anything else at 5%? I believe some of the other high ones that are really higher, like 7 or 8%, but we're sitting at 30-some%. So absolutely amazing, returns on having your Raptoreum in them nodes. When McCoin listing on Coinbase, are we back to the McCoin thing? Is that the McDonald's one? Is that what we're referring to here? You can get 8 CPUs and 3.5 inches with server chassis. 8 CPUs and 3.5 inches with, oh, really? Nice. Very awesome stuff right there. I wanted to check something else out, and I don't remember what it was. So we'll just, guys, 175 viewers, 75 likes. Come on, guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button. So I need to see 170 some likes right there, right now. Boom, smash it. Oh, insane. RTM node is too late. How much are they? The nodes, it's a minimum of 500 to actually get it sent to the node. And then that's with iNodes. And once you actually have Raptoreum in the node itself, then it's a minimum of 1 because they keep consolidating it all the time, adding your stuff in. So once you get at least 500 into a node, then you can only send like 5 at a time, 10 at a time, 20 at a time, because the minimum will become only 1 once you initially get some Raptoreum into that node itself. About Flux, I really don't care for it because I don't have such hardware available. Hey, that's very true. Some people care about things, some people don't. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. This popping right here, the Chia mining, my 6-month profits. Obviously, I only had 12 terabytes, not very much. Very low, so obviously my profits are very, very low. What am I at? Like 69, 70 cents per day. Absolutely horrible profits, but there are a lot of people that are really heavy in the Chia, and you know what? If you had the hardware, really, hard drive prices are down again, so maybe another $400 would put me at over $1 something a day. Moving forward, you get, maybe 20, 30, 40 terabytes worth of stacking there. You could be at the $1 to $2 a day. And what's coming with Ethereum and stuff, Chia mining could be more profitable per day than GPU mining and all this other stuff. Even though as hard as it does sound today, it could just happen. Like little bit of profits moving forward. Scalability, SSDs and hard drives right now are back to being fairly cheap again. People are picking up 8 to 10 terabyte hard drives for only like $200. It's insane. I was looking the other day and hard drives are coming back down in price. So that's a good thing. But if everyone goes and buys them, they're obviously going to get expensive again. Still a lot to plot. Yeah, it takes a while to plot. You need decent CPUs and stuff to plot it. But at the same time, some people, I believe, are only plotting with straight RAM, not even their CPU usage. So I'm not sure how that really works. Definitely got to look into it. But yeah, very interesting. So initially, when I just did those plotting of that 12 terabytes, I was CPU mining on my 3900X. I was GPU mining on the GPU that was in there. Plus, I was plotting Chia and farming Chia all within the same rig. And I didn't really notice any differences between my hash rate when I was mining like Raptoreum and stuff on that. So you can just turn it down. You don't have to fully bore out and just take your time, slowly plot, and still keep mining. It's a patience game. Just let it slowly roll its thing. And it's just another way that you can slowly make a little bit of extra that passive income type of thing. Kavacoin, please do a week test and a vid. What is Kavacoin? Kavacoin, is that a thing for real? You need 256 gigabytes of RAM to plot with. 256. That's expensive. I don't want that much RAM. Okay, you need 256 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, use your CPUs, guys. Use your CPUs. Nodes are where it's at no matter what coin. Yeah, that is 100% true. Coins that have nodes on them, putting your coins into that for that, that extra there. So you're pretty much doubling up on things. The more coins you keep adding in there as you keep mining, the more passive returns you get back from them nodes. So yeah, you're 100% right there. What is it? Delge Do the Great. I totally butchered your name, I know, and I'm very sorry. But yeah, he's 100% correct. Anything with a node on it, mine it, throw it in there, mine it, throw it in there. And, you increase that passive income moving forward. Flux, They have nodes coming. They're dropping it to a minimum of 1,000, I think. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take to get 1,000 Flux coins. Probably a while, but you know, it's another thing to look at moving forward. I definitely like to do it, but I'm mining Ethereum solo and doing all these other things. Obviously, like all you guys, we're mining the most profitable coin currently, and then we're going to be switching. But at the same time, you know, we're probably better off mining Flux or something right now while all that difficulty is low, because after Ethereum's gone, you know, nothing is really going to be profitable. The yields are going to be extremely low on Flux, on Ravencoin, on all these things. So, you know, really, I think the smart people that have a whole bunch of extra hash power and, you know, they built rigs for Flux, built rigs for Ravencoin, stuff like that, are really, you know, raking in the extra coins right now, because later on it's going to be very, very hard to stack them coins because the yields are going to be so low. I have 3,800 RTM. How do I get any passive income? It's in my offline wallet. Dash Tesla. You throw that in our iNodes. I'll show you how to do this right now. Where is it? iNodes. Where I have my, here it is. Here's my link. Oh, I gotta log back in. Hold on. Log in. I gotta move all this stuff around. Yada yada. Uh-oh. I really butchered stuff now. Come over here. There we go. Logging in. Yes, do this. Yada yada. Is it broken? I think I broke it. Just kidding. It's here. All right, here's iNodes. So you have to sign up with Google and whatnot now at first. It used to be Discord, but now that's disconnected. If you still are part of Discord in this, it'll let you, but you got to go in here. So once you actually make your account and everything, you come in here, you just go into your addresses. I got to make sure you guys can see what I'm even talking about. Go into your addresses on the corner here. This will be your balance right here on your onboarding smart address. And this is your onboarding smart address right here. So you just copy this. Copy this right here. Paste that into your send part of your wallet, and you send it to the iNodes here. And once it's actually confirmed, you'll see you'll have your 0 RTM here will go become a balance. And then once a node is ready to fill up, it will take your RapTOREUM, throw it in a node, and you will begin earning, you know, a percentage every single day. So let's just have a look what the current percentages really are looking like. So blockchain. So currently right now, we're sitting at 0.094. So that's not 0.09%. This would be 1% right here. So we're less than 1%. We're under, so we're 0.094%. Weekly ROI is 0.6%. Monthly ROI is 2.8%. And the yearly ROI is sitting at 34.4% now. I believe when it first came out, this was at like 60%. So they are about 50% of what they initially were. So remember, as the nodes get bigger, the ROI, or it's not really ROI, but your APY percentages on the tokens you have in per year, well, these all work out to the same. If you times this by 7, it'll equal this. If you times this by your 30, 31, it'll equal your monthly. And if you times your monthly up to your 12 to equal your yearly, they're all the same numbers. They're just broken down to individuals. But as more nodes are added, these numbers, percentages slowly do drop. But still, these are absolutely high amounts when it does come to, you know, getting returns back on your RapTOREUM. And if RapTOREUM pumps in the future, wow, look out. Everyone's driving Lambos, potentially. Unique, Kate, where are we at? Sir, every time I launch LOL miner, after DAG is created, it says press any button to continue. Is the miner shutting off? I think that has something to do with the pool. I ran into that issue sometimes as well. And then I just, I added all my info in again, and then it worked. I think it has something to do with the Whales Ton pool. So like I said earlier, if you're just tuning into this live stream, try one of the other pools. It does seem like Whales Ton pool is a bad pool currently, and it's the devs of it is currently trying to, you know, fix it. So try a different pool, and it should fix all your issues. Be careful with iNodes. You don't own the keys and have to wait time for withdrawals. You have to wait till the end of every month to withdraw. So on the 31st, depending if it's the 30th or 31st, you set up your withdrawals. And if you have it set up to withdraw the end of each month, yes, you can definitely pull out. But still, it's only locked in for 30 days. So I guess as each end of the month goes through, but usually you go to other things, you're locked in for 3 months. You're locked in for 5 months. You're locked in for a year. You lock in for 5 years. If you're staking on F2 right now, you're locked in until the network is ready. It's a one-way trip. You're never getting it back. It could be 4 years from now still. So, you know, keep in mind, having it every 30 days, you have the ability to pull out of it. So I think that's a very short term in terms of any of the type of staking out there. I've been I've been swamped all week. I need to switch my CPUs up. Oh, lap. You're still case back. It's still at 011. That means they're not even mining. The pool's been down for what, 2 days now. Swap your, oh my, case back. Case back. You've been like 2 days down of RTM mining. I'm going to be starting that pool test. I don't know, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. I still never got around to starting that yet, but it's coming. I never pull off. Rabid, I switched to the next Tom pool from Wales as I could not dual mine. How did it work? Chris Hansen, did it work for you when you swap pools? Are you experiencing miner restart with dual mining ETH plus TON on AAAWAVE? I wasn't experiencing it myself, but I didn't test it long term. I just pretty much, followed the instructions, got everything up and mining, and everything was working, but I didn't do it long term because I'm solo mining Ethereum. And speaking of that, let's find out if I actually hit a block or not yet. Miner statistics. What do we got here? Do we hit a, oh, no blocks, guys. No blocks still. Look at this. Still no blocks. 0, 0, 0. All right, one day we're at 13% luck. It's coming. It's coming, guys. We're gonna hit a 400 or 500 ETH block, and it's gonna be absolutely amazing. I got confidence. It's gonna happen. Might take a couple months, but it's gonna happen. Oh, I gotta switch over chats here. What do we got here? Screen for inodes. Nerdy Uncle. Did you see the inodes? Do you need me to go through the inodes again, Nerdy Uncle? I changed my screen after the fact. I don't know when you mentioned that though. I'm having miner restart every 5 or 10 minutes. 400 ETH block. That's right, 8 bits long. 400 ETH block, 100%. Also, all you guys out there, new people out there, be sure to follow me on this platform over here. 100%. Do it, please. Oh, how come my sub button's all messed up? There we go. All better. So, what should we go over now? What do we want to talk about? We roll about something. Ethereum. We talked about the potential chance, if you're new to the channel or new to the live stream here today, Ethereum may be potentially indirectly confirmed that it's being delayed longer. We talked about that earlier. If you're not sure what I mean by that, just send me an at and say, whoa, what are you talking about? It's extended. There's a potential that it may be because the ETH devs have changed the way they have been mentioning what's going on. Can we have a sneak peek on your RTM Solo Hive OS? RTM Solo, I'm not on RTM Solo. I'm mining on our plant currently, if you guys can see all this. Where's the here's the screen. So yeah, I am rig 9. Oh, I'm going to have to go to that one. So I'm not solo mining RTM currently. I'm solo mining Ethereum on these 2 rigs. Oh, my buttons don't want to go right. So yeah, these 2 rigs here are solo mining Ethereum. Actually, this rig has one 8 GB card into it. It is part of the solo mining ordeal, and these 2 on Ergo. And if I kind of went through this in that one video, if you got sure how to set up this flight sheet for this is how I did it. Obviously, we got Ethereum, the wallet, 2 miners solo, Team Red Miner. Went Ergo Web Belt, Nanopool, LOL Miner. But there's a little tricky thing you got to do here when you are setting up multi-things. So like I said, this is a single rig together. All 3 of them are AMD GPUs, but you got to tell these 2 GPUs to use LOL Miner, and you got to tell Team Red Miner to only use this GPU. So if you guys are unfamiliar how to do that, we'll just run through that right quick here. We can just go straight into the setup config here, and you can see extra config arguments. And if you just click on the little icon right here, it kind of has that list right here, so it tells you what to do. But in this case, all I want is GPU number 1 to mine Ethereum, which is the 8 GB card. So here's the command, -D space and then 1. So it's telling it to use GPU 1. And now we're going to need GPU 0 and 2. In LOL Miner, it has a different command. As you can see, LOL Miner, every miner has different commands for what they do the thing. But here it's -- devices space. I'm telling it to use 0 and 2. And now if we go into overview, we can see 0 and 2 are mining Ergo, and Team Red Miner is using GPU 1, and it is solo mining Ethereum. So that's kind of how you do it. I did do that video, but some of you guys are still kind of curious how that works. So there's a quick rundown on how to mine multiple coins. And if I threw an NVIDIA GPU into the mix, I could just load it again and throw on T-Rex Miner. And if I want to do it again, I would throw on Phoenix Miner for another NVIDIA or even AMD, and I could just tell it to use only those GPUs that I added in there. So you can make, depending if you have enough miners to choose from, you could have 6 different GPUs. They could all be AMD, they could all be NVIDIA, or they could all be a mix between AMD and NVIDIA, but you could have 6 different GPUs all mining different coins on this exact same rig, setting it up, doing it, that way. Yeah, so thought I'd point that out to some of you guys out there. Is there a way to see what XMR algo combination gets the highest hash rate on XM rig? XMR algo combination. XMR is just, it's one. I'm not really sure what you mean by that, Radkoff, because XMR is random X. That's Monero. It only has one algorithm. So if you're referring to, testing a whole bunch of algorithms on a CPU that you have to see what has the best hash rate, now you can't really do that either and compare it. Like example, Haven on a 3900X, you're using 16 threads because you don't have enough L3 cache, but it doesn't matter. Haven uses the Kryptonite CN. It's CN heavy. So Haven uses CN heavy as the algorithm. 3900X gets about 1200 hashes. So like 1.2 to 1.3 kilohashes on the algorithm. And if you're mining Monero, which is random X, you're going to be getting like 15,600. So 15.6 kilohashes. Now, just by looking at that, a lot of people mistakenly don't realize that, oh, I'm getting 15,000 hashes here. I'm going to mine that. It's going to be more profitable. I'm mining a lot better. No, you're not at all. XMR, getting that 15,600 hashes there, you're probably only making like 14, 15 cents a day, if that, mining Monero, where Haven at 1,200, 1,300, or 1.2, 1.3 kilohash, 1,300 hashes, you're probably going to be making quadruple that, almost $1 a day, over 15 cents a day, just because that's just the way the coin works on the algorithm. The same thing applies with, look at AVN, for example. It has a multi-chain type of operation going on where X16RT is the GPU mining side, Minotaur X is the CPU mining side, but your GPU may be pulling like 5, 2, 4, you might put your GPUs on there getting 200-300 mega hash on that coin on the CPU on GPU mining side. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be getting a massive amount. But because the two algorithms are different, your CPU is pulling maybe 40 kilohash, so 40,000 hashes, and compared to the mega hashes, what your GPUs are doing, your CPUs are actually mining more coins per day than your GPUs. So you got to keep in mind, you can't just compare hash rates across different algorithms and think that's what's going to work. Every coin uses its own algorithm, and depending on the hash rate and the difficulty that is on that algorithm will determine the yield of the coin that you're actually getting. If that kind of helps you out with the question you're answering. Like, I know it wasn't supposed to be into that so much, but I didn't really understand the question, so I just went way out there. Hopefully that helps somebody out there. Let's see here. What we got going on? They are SN dark, CN dark, light, CN fast, and so on. I think you're referring to Monero Ocean, where Monero Ocean is a profit switching pool with a bunch of those. We can actually just take a look at Monero Ocean right now. We go to home, help. Actually, do they have coins in here? So here we can kind of see the coins that they have. So here you can see, like, here's all the algorithms. This is all the coins that Monero Ocean has that XM Rig supports. Monero Ocean has whatever XM Rig does support. So if XM Rig does start supporting, say, Avian in the future, then we'll probably see it on Monero Ocean as well. So what happens here is you go to Monero Ocean, you load up your CPU, it'll benchmark all these different algorithms. It'll get your your hash rate across them all. And then it calculates the difficulty, the price of every coin and everything here. And it'll point your CPU as well as the GPU mine. It has Ravencoin on here. It has Rio. There's a couple. It has Ethereum here. Obviously it has Ergo on here. So you can do this on your GPUs as well. But it'll hash rate test. And then based on the difficulty and the price, it'll put your GPU or your CPU onto that coin because it thinks it's going to make the most amount, but it pays you out in XMR, which later on, once you hit your payout, you can just convert that XMR into something like RAPTOREUM if you want the smart node, or AVN if you want to hold AVN, or you're mining on you're getting paid XMR mining Ethereum and stuff, or Ergo through here, you can convert that into straight Ethereum or straight Ravencoin if that's what you want to do. So it's another way to do it. Always try to mine the most profitable coin possible. And then if you really want to, don't use platforms like Unmineable and stuff. They're a middleman. They make things, really, really easy. But if you do that little bit of extra work by swapping things all by yourself, then you will potentially make more in that coin. So really all Unmineable is doing, it's mining Ethereum. It's the most profitable coin to mine. Go to what to mine. Once Ethereum's gone, you're going to have to pick the next most profitable coin. We don't know what that's going to be yet because of all the hash rate. But just mine the most profitable coin on your CPU or GPU. And if you really want another coin, it's not as profitable. You're going to get more by mining the most profitable one and just swapping in to that other coin. So just do a little bit of extra work on your end, and you'll end up with more of the other coin than if you were to use a platform like NiceHash or Unmineable or something like that, because they're a middleman and they are taking a little bit of cut for making it easy for you to do. Yep, I know that. Okay, nice. I was wondering about Monero Ocean. Though, there you go. Delta the Great. I guess Radkoff. He already knew all that, so maybe I'm misunderstanding the question he wants. I tried Monero Ocean, but it seems like it was only making $1 a day across 10 rigs. $1 a day for 10 rigs? Jed Hurricane. That doesn't seem right. Did you see my last video when I tested Monero Ocean? It came out. It was pretty profitable. It was more profitable than mining AVN and RAPTOREUM directly. And then I just took that XMR and swapped it right into RAPTOREUM, but I find it fairly profitable. I will be testing it again in the future here, but we'll see what happens. Tactics 272. What wallet do I use for Ton Pool? My Whales Ton wallet didn't work for the Ton Pool bot. Switch from Whales Pool to Ton Pool. No restarts so far. Okay, so you did switch pools and everything seems like it's working good. So there is potentially the fix for all you guys out there that are curious why your LOL miner and stuff is restarting. Just like LOL miner support was saying, swap pools, guys. Don't use Whales Ton Pool. Use one of those other pools. But what wallet do you use for Ton Pool? So Whales Ton Pool, it's just my normal wallet. Where's my wallet? Let me try to find it here for you. Programs, wallets, here somewhere. So wallets. Where is, do I have Ton in here? Oh, where did I stick it? RAPTOREUM, Ledger, AVN. What? I don't even know where my Ton wallet is, guys. Cellcore, Vir, Scala, Rio, RTM Backup, RAPTOREUM. I don't know where my Ton wallet is. I lost it somewhere, so I can't even check. But I'm just using the normal wallet that's on their website. So let's look up Toncoin. Toncoin, open network, core wallets. So get wallet for Windows. So this is the wallet I'm using myself right here. Get wallet for Windows. This is the wallet I used. And obviously you got to go into your Telegram. Do I have that somewhere here? Let me see if I can find it. Telegram. Once you get Telegram opened up, go into here. You go to your Whales Ton Pool. And then, you just hit stats. Boom. And it'll take you to your stats for that. Or you can find your balance. I don't remember all the commands. So here's balance. Do I have any balance left? Your pool balance, I have 0.04543 whatever Ton, and that. And if I want to pull it out, then you just I can't remember how it all worked here now. Balance, Whales Ton Pool, but withdrawal. So withdraw. So you just click in your withdraw here, and it'll tell me yada yada. It's going to cost that much of a fee, and it sends it all to your actual wallet at that point. So when you are using Whales Ton Pool, you got to do all your withdrawals and everything from the pool through Telegram itself by clicking all these or typing in these commands first. But yeah, that's how it's done. Payout, balance, yada yada. Scroll, start, yeah. Okay, so that's that. But the wallet, I can't find it now. I'm gonna have to look for it, see where I did hide my wallet. It's hidden somewhere. But this is the wallet I did use for the Ton Whales Pool or Dealio right there. The one straight up on their website for Windows. There's an issue that with Ton Whales and the other Ton sites, the only one that is working is the default one. They do know it is a problem. Also, default has over 51% hash. Oh, well, you know what? I I don't really know if a hash rate is an issue when it comes to Toncoin like we're used to on other ones, because we're mining to smart contracts. We're not really mining to a pool and stuff. Or we're pretty much like, if you tried solo mine, did you see my solo mine video on how it actually works? And I believe that's how the pools are working too, is when you solo mine it, it's randomly connecting to all the givers out there, and you're just sending in shares, and hopefully, you know, you find the block for that share. So the pool is doing the exact same type of thing, but you're mining to the pool and it's doing all the work for you. And as we know with pool mining, if the pool finds that block, all the miners based on hash rate, you know, gets a cut out of that block. So that's what's going on there. But we're mining to smart contracts, and really we only have a half a year left to mine. So really, you know what, I don't know if hash rate is really much of a concern, because it's a proof of stake coin. So the whole blockchain in general, it's all proof of stake. So I don't even think you can attack it by mining to these smart contracts whatsoever. So a hash rate issue when mining Ton, yes, you know, we always say stay decentralized, move around. But when it comes to Toncoin, it's a totally different type of ordealio going on completely. So I don't think it matters. In my honest, you know, in my honest opinion, I don't think it matters what pool. You could have 100% on one, and I don't even think it would do anything, because the whole chain itself is a proof of stake chain. You're not building blocks or minting blocks and Toncoin through the actual chain itself. It's just through these giver addresses, which is, like I said, it's almost like a free mining airdrop, but you have to mine it instead of just getting it for free. Gregory, how do I fix transactions refused by RAPTOREUM network? Is it with using the core wallet? I don't know. It depends. Were you getting really, really small payments a lot? You may have to decrease the size of RAPTOREUM that you're sending or something and do smaller increments. Now, if you are unfamiliar, Ravencoin has the same issues. It's a Bitcoin based type of coin, which is why it's always better to get longer, larger payouts than a whole bunch of really small payouts moving forward, because then you can run into the issue where the block is too big. Say you've been mining for 2 years, you've been getting 1-2 coins payouts, you know, every couple hours or whatever, 10 coins, 20 coins, 30 coins every couple hours for a year or two goes by. Now you go to send it all lump sum. Say you have, like, you know, 500,000 RAPTOREUM over a course of a couple of years. You go to send it all, you're not going to be able to send it. Your transaction size are way too big for the blocks themselves. And this is normal with all Bitcoin type of coins. You'll see the same issues on AVN. You'll see the same issues on Ravencoin. This is just a normal thing when it comes to the Bitcoin chains itself. So that's why, you know, when the terms come in, you want longer, slower payments. That's on the Bitcoin type of coins. Ethereum and stuff, it's not like that. You don't have to worry about it. But when it comes to the Bitcoin coins, you should really take your time, get weekly payouts, get monthly payouts or something. That way in the future, you can move large lump sums at a single time. Is it worth paying $1,300 for an L3 Plus? Malcolm Eastbag. Now, you know, moving forward, I used to always say the L3 Pluses and these ASICs is older tech. Wait for the L7s, yada, yada, but then they're too expensive. But honestly, with what's coming after Ethereum mining, I believe L3 Pluses they're going to be profitable. And Litecoin is, halving next year. So the price could go up even more. So getting them now would be a good thing. And we also kind of looked at that, and it made me think, you know, I should probably make a video on this. This is an interesting topic. People are starting to ask about the L3 Plus now. But in my honest opinion, you're better off buying the L3 Plus than you are the mini Doge miners. I see the mini Doge miners being pushed out quite a bit, and I don't know what's going on there. I'm wondering if it's just a gold shell type of marketing campaign, because they're making a lot of money in selling their mini Doge miners, because they're always sold out. Also, it's a supply and demand thing, and there's low supply and shortages. But you're better off getting an Antminer L3 Plus, and we're going to look at this again, why I think that right now. Just so, you know, people, you know, if you're just like, why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? I'm going to show you why I'm saying that. ASIC miner value. And we looked at this yesterday. So everyone that was here yesterday know exactly what I am talking about here. But I really believe the Antminer L3 Plus, even though it's like 2-3 years old now, and in bear markets, people were buying them, or people were selling them and vice versa, buying them for only $50 to $100 a piece. So, you know, obviously look at the right time in the market to pick them up. Right now they're overpriced, but they're still cheaper than hash to hash ratios of the mini Doge miners. So I'm just going to look at the script miners here. Script, where are you? So here we are. We're going to be looking at the mini Doge. Where's the mini Doge miner? We're going to be adjusting my screen a little bit, because I believe buying these mini Doge miners, you're getting ripped off. Not by much, but you're better off with the Antminer L3 Pluses. If I can find them. Okay, Antminer L3 Plus, engage. Mini Doge right there, engage. So here we are. So we worked out yesterday the hash to watt ratio. The only difference between a hash to watt ratio is only like 0.001. When it comes to efficiency, the Antminer L3 Plus and the mini Doge is pretty much exactly the same. The mini Doge is slightly more efficient, but it's not by much. It's going to take 5-10 years before you even notice any type of efficiency differences in terms of at the wall power prices. But right now we can see, this is saying 800 watts, right? But really, if you use Hivon firmware like myself, it's only using 660 watts, where it's still getting 504 mega hash. So you're not losing any mega hash, but you did drop your power consumption to 660 watts. Great, looking good moving forward. But the biggest thing here, we're going to be looking at the price. Look at one of these, even in these prices, $2,200, $1,200. They're in stock, used, $1,600, $1,400 used. So you can buy this right now, and this is overpriced for what they are. But this is 504 mega hash used, $1,500 right now. We look at the mini Doge miner. To get the same amount of hash rate, you're going to have to buy at least 3 of these, and you'll be slightly over. But look how much these things cost. $700 if you get them from Gold Shell straight across the board. And, obviously here, they're going for the same amount as an L3 Plus from third-party vendors. So we're basing it off the cheapest you can possibly get it for. So here's $700. We're going to times that by 3 so we can get roughly the same. That's $2,100 to get, a couple, maybe an extra 50 mega hash over the L3 Plus. But it's $2,100 for pretty much the same efficiency, when here, you're only paying $1,600, $1,500, whatever. So you're way better off buying the Antminer L3 Plus than you are from buying multiple mini Doge miners for the same amount of hash rate. So I would really not buy the mini gold shell miners myself personally. But that's just me. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Okay. Vlado T, is ELF worth dual mining? I don't really know. I have not looked into ELF. Like I said, I see a lot of people starting to dual mine it and talk about it. I haven't looked into that coin myself, but I do. The past couple streams here, a few of you guys keep telling me, it's not profitable. It's not a good coin. So I don't know if it's just because we're in a bear market. I don't know your idea of not profitable. Everyone has a different view on what profitability is. If you're thinking profitable is, all-time high before 1559 mining Ethereum, GPU ROI of 3 months, 4 or 5 months, then, that profitability days are never going to be seen again. Moving forward, starting after Ethereum does move the merge from proof of work to proof of stake, you're going to start looking into at least 3 to 5 ROIs or 3 to 5 years when you want to start calculating ROIs. And that's going to look like a good deal, 3 to 5 years for a GPU after that time comes. Because, GPU mining profits, they're going to be dropping quite a bit. So everyone has a different perspective on profitability. So I don't really know what people are saying it's not profitable right now. So I am going to look at that affiliate myself personally, see what's actually going on with it, what the profitability is. I'm probably going to have to quit my Ethereum solo mining so I can just put it on a pool. Because if I'm going to keep pulling GPUs off and on all the time, I'm never going to hit an Ethereum block at that point. So I may as well just go pool mining and start doing all these tests again, because all these coins are starting to pop out and you guys have a lot of questions about them. So, I gotta do it. Does the OCTOMINER fit the BTC 37 bores? The EVGA, that's a good question. I'm actually not sure. What's the I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to have to measure the board of the actual OCTOMINER one. And then I'd have to, get measurements of that board to find out. I cannot answer that question. I'm not sure. I need measurements. For those that did the FOMO thing in 2021, it's not been profitable. Yeah, that's another thing. The majority of the miners, they come in at the bull runs because the news is talking about crypto's going up. Everyone else is talking about this. Obviously, we have NVIDIA, crypto miners, price of Ethereum is up. Everyone's buying out all the GPUs, yada, yada, yada. So, it brings in a lot more people wanting to mine. Bull run mining, in my honest opinion, If you look at the fiat value, yes, you know, it's the most profitable time to mine. But if you seriously look at it, the numbers and what's going on in the background and the hash rate networks, bull run mining is the least profitable time to buy hardware and mine at the exact same time. The hardware costs are times 3 to 4 of what they originally are in bear run mining. And the hash rates and difficulties are, you know, 10 times higher than when they are in the bull run. So prime example of this is, you know, 3 summers ago, I had 380 mega hash of RX 580s. I bought 12 RX 580s for like $1,400 Canadian. That's 12 GPUs. That's 4 power supplies, 2 motherboards, the stand, the complete setup, risers, everything for like $1,300 to $1,400 Canadian. That was 380 mega hash then. That was mining 1.2 Ethereum every single month, 380 mega hash. Now, you know, to buy the exact same setup is going to cost you like over $10,000. Absolutely insane and retarded. Don't do it. And second, in a bull run, right now, like 1 gigahash, which is almost 3 times the hash rate of what I had mining 1.2 Ethereum per month then, 1 gigahash isn't even making half of an Ethereum per month. So that's how the difficulty slowly increasing and bull run mining comes into play. Hardware costs so much more, and the amount you're actually mining per day is down like a lot. It's way, way down. But because the price of the coin is so high, people are like, oh, it's so profitable. The fiat value, the returns are amazing. But really, you're not making nearly as much as you were back then in a bear market mining than what you are now. Tech man, I forgot the Octo had a motherboard in it already. The EVG-FTW, you didn't know it came with a motherboard? Oh yeah, they already have it. Like the OCTOMINER rigs, they are 100%. If you get an OCTOMINER rig, all you need is GPUs. It comes with the SSD. It comes with server power supplies. Everything's there. All you gotta do is plug in your GPUs and turn it on. You're good to go. Well, I guess you gotta set up your rig name for HiveOS inside the actual rig config of the SSD it comes with. But you know, other than that, you know, you pretty much, it's just plug and play. GPUs in, turn it on, hook up the internet, you're mining. Okay. That LOL miner support. Thanks for the response for the dual mining Ethon. Every creator I've seen has touched on Windows, but mostly did the dive into Hive. Need a bit more support to set parameters and LOL mine. Yeah, that's another thing I see comments. People are curious about setting parameters in LOL miner. So it's nice to see LOL miner support out there, you know, helping out these people, obviously. I do plan on doing a video on how to set these different things in Windows as well as HiveOS, because that seems to be a very popular question now that a lot of people seem to be moving towards LOL miner itself because of, you know, this TON mining and dual mining and everything. We have 7 gigahash right now, and we are worrying about our bills during the dip. Yeah, you know, that's another thing. That's another thing that really definitely factors in to miners quitting mining, start mining, whether they want to mine, is power prices. Depending where you live in the world, if you're using your crypto to pay for your power, obviously that's going to affect you a lot different than someone that, you know, doesn't use their crypto to pay for their power, or if they're running on solar, or if you're Hut 8 and you own your own power plants or solar farms. You know, everyone, depending where you live in the world and how the way your setup is and how you pay for and run it, is obviously, you know, a lot different. So, you know, you always got to look at that aspect of everybody on how they're mining as well. What do you think of the new ASIC doing 440 terahash? Seems a lot skeptic about it. What? Like a Bitcoin ASIC is going to be pulling 440 terahash? I have not heard of that one yet. That is absolutely insane. That is the most efficient Bitcoin ASIC that's ever dropped. I thought they were only at like 100, almost 200, like 195 or something. Is that what it was? Where's ASIC? I'm going to go back to ASIC miner value here. What's going on? ASIC miner value. Oh, it's getting here. Meow. Thank you very much for the 30 NT. Bull miner actually hashing into Scalper's wallet. Hey, that is a 100%. Oh, you got it. You hit the nail on the head right there. Meow. He is totally right there. You guys hear that? Bull mining actually hashing into Scalper's wallet. So what's going on there? Yeah, bull mining. Scalpers, 3000 series GPUs. Obviously, prices through the roof. Scalpers buying up everything, you know, but you're making so much money in a bull market. You're like, oh, I mean, in a bear market, let's like, or yeah, bull market. I don't know what's going on with me right now, guys. But yeah, in a bull market, prices are up. You're making so much, but then I need more GPUs, I need more CPUs, I need more hardware, I need this. You're paying the scalpers. So again, yeah, scalpers are all for obviously bull market mining because they're making a lot of mad bank as well from the miners out there using all their crypto to purchase all these GPUs and whatnot. So anyway, what is going on here? Where is there a super 200, 400 terahash miner? Where are we looking at this? It's not on ASIC miner rally. See, this is the latest one that's not even out yet. 198 terahash. So is there really one that's going to be like 440? New miner NM 440. Hold on, let me Google this. I have 10,000 watts. Yeah, but okay. BCC did live on it. NM 440. NM 440. NB numeric 440. Oh, that's a shoe. What? New miner. Okay, let's check this out. New miner NM 440. Is this the thing? Zero. Hash rate as high as 440 terahash. Power efficiency 20.2. Processing hash rate of, oh my gosh, this thing real? That is absolutely insane. Half the people won't even be able to run this in a residential environment. How much power does it use? What'd you guys say? 10,000 watts? Oh my gosh. 1.1 BTC. That's absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Hut 8 probably already has these on pre-order if they're legit. But oh my gosh, that is absolutely insane. I have not heard about that thing. You need to watch BBT's video on that 440 terahash ASIC. He did the math on how many chips it would take. Even most efficient ones out, and that made no sense. BBT does not believe it's real. See, I wouldn't think so either. I was even having a hard time. Like, look at this. Like, you gotta keep in mind, as things come out, newer hardware, newer tech, that's the exact one of the points I wanted to bring up here. But obviously, I didn't ever really looked into this. I wasn't prepared for numbers and what to look at. But newer tech should be, especially in ASICs. ASICs are designed to be the most efficient way possible to mine that coin. Obviously, as years go by, depending on the coin, like the Antminer A10 Pro, GPUs became more efficient than that because over time and, technology. So newer ASICs coming out should be more efficient. So if you're dropping out a brand new ASIC and it's not as efficient as an older ASIC, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever to purchase that ASIC. You're going backwards in terms of, what an ASIC is supposed to do. Like prime example of what an ASIC is supposed to do, the Antminer L3 Plus, 504 megahash at, I guess, 660 watts now is regular 800 watts. But then upgrading the new Mac Daddy that just dropped here, November of 2021, is the L7. This thing is equivalent of 19 L3 Pluses, but only the power consumption of 5.5 of them. These are the improvements we should see on next-gen ASICs over the previous ones. So you said BBT did the numbers on that thing, and the amount of chips and the power it's actually going to use and whatnot. Doesn't make sense. I can 100% agree with that looking at some of the numbers. I don't know what the numbers are myself, but it's pretty crazy. I didn't even think this one here actually seemed very, very efficient. Does it? 198 terahash at 5450. I just want to go SHA-256. SHA-256. Let's just take a look at these numbers. So we got the Hydra. So I just want to look at this hash to watt ratio here and see how well they've actually upgraded. So we're going to go 198 terahash. And I'm going to divide that by 5445. So obviously we're not using the full hash number here. So 0.03. Now what was the other one? So this one's 140. 140. Divide that by 30. See, this one's more efficient than the other one. Bitmain's Antminer S19 XP 140 terahash at 3,000 watts. You're adding an extra 2,000 watts for, what is that, 50 terahash? That doesn't make sense. this doesn't, but it's supposed to be better on the heat and stuff. It's liquid cooled, but this guy here is more efficient than this guy. Oh, this guy's coming out before this guy. That's weird. So they're dropping 2 out next year. So this is coming out later on than this one. So yeah, that makes sense. Then this one's gonna be more efficient, but still, I don't know. Crazy stuff going on in the old world there. Oh, what do we got going on here? Let's take a look at the live chat. Oh, I got to move back to the other one. What do we have over here? Mano Drizzle. Have you looked into Zilliqa? I have mined it. I use Easel Me when I do mine it. I used to bounce back and forth between Flexpool and that. I don't know how much I have. 5, 6, 700 Zil. I'm not even sure. Not sure how much Zil I got. I have to look into my wallet. It's been a long time since I check it in my wallet. Save my Ergo wallet. I have no idea how much Ergo I have. I don't really pay attention to how much I have in any wallet, really. Maybe I probably should. Definitely probably should. What's a good miner for Ton? You can look at my how to mine Ton video. I believe LOL miner is probably one of the best ones. Just don't use Whales Ton pool. That's pretty much the topic of today. Don't use that pool. Swap pools. If you're having any issues, swap pools. Okay. ASICs only makes sense if you can meet ROI within 280 days or otherwise. Why? Very true. At the same time, ASICs, I think ASICs is potentially coming to be the future of mining. Myself personally, with the L7 coming out, it's extremely profitable. With what's happening with Ethereum and the profitability that's going to drop so bad, like I really think coming in right after Ethereum moves to proof of stake, like the end of proof of work, so the merge, the hash rate coming in off Ethereum is going to make every single GPU mineable coin out there unprofitable. It's going to be in the red. So if you're literally worried about it, or you think you're gonna you use your crypto to pay for your actual power and stuff, you're not going to be able to pay for your power using your crypto mining per day. At that point, it's going to take at least who knows how many months plus who knows how many years of massive price increases, crypto market maturing, as well as people selling off all their rigs, because the difficulty is going to have to come down a lot for any coin out there currently to be able to sustain any type of hash rate that is set to come in. That's why I'm thinking like ASICs, it's at least they're going to be green. CPU mining, they're green. Chia mining, as low as it is, it's still in the green. So, GPUs could be, the last on the list when it comes to crypto mining moving into the future. But again, if everyone goes out there and buys CPUs, same thing's going to happen. It's all going to be in the red. If everyone goes out there and purchases, whatever else, if everyone buys something, as more and more people do, difficulties increase and profitability goes down across them all. But it's going to be a while for things to finally even out on GPUs before we actually know what's going to happen. And we're definitely going to be looking at a totally different future once there's no more Ethereum mining, depending on how many people do sell off. The majority of residential miners, I don't think will really make it, in my honest opinion. But again, it all comes down to your situation. If you have solar, 1 to 2 cents power. There's some people out there that only have 1 or 2 cents power, but yeah, I don't know. Crazy stuff. Ghost Music. The NumMiner website's DNS history is really weird. Domain is active from 2017, October 15th, 9 changes and 2 drops. Oh yeah. Very, very interesting for sure. Stop talking like that. People are dismantling their rigs to sell their stuff on StockX. Leaning towards ASIC, SHA-256, and privacy coins should be considered wise words. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of people I've been seeing, doesn't get very much attention. Obviously, XMR doesn't get very much attention and stuff, but it's a massive privacy leader, and that's one of the reasons why it's trying to get regulated so hard. But what happens if it slips too? What happens if people start using it? You moving forward, everything Meta and whatever Zuckerberg wants to do and all this stuff. Zuckerberg, I see he had some issues and he canceled all that. But my honest opinion, I don't know why he's calling it Metaverse or Meta. He should call whatever his token and world he's making, identity theft token. That's my honest opinion of that. That's all it's pretty much being geared and made for. But that's just me. But yeah, you got to be really careful. And a lot of these people are starting to realize what's going on, and that is probably the way of the future. We could see massive price jumps on XMR because of it. They're also, XMR is implementing DeFi. XMR is implementing merge mine coins with it. So there's some other things happening on XMR, which, you know, could be some nice future pumps into the future. But we still don't know. It's way too soon to tell. Solar is where it's at. All summer I build up credits, and all winter I heat my house with mostly old gear. That's very true. I 100% want solar. I want to run everything, the whole house, all my mining rigs. Obviously, you get enough. You get enough so you can build into, like, I plan on, you know, maybe 75, 100 kilowatts worth of solar. That'd be absolutely amazing. And in the meantime, depending where you are, the power companies, they will purchase your power back from you. So obviously you get enough, because if you have to, you know, you get some to what you have, then you scale up and you need more. It's going to cost a lot more to keep scaling up, getting more solar every time, you know, get more panels and everything, or people to install it for you. Just do something bigger. If you really plan on turning it into a business or doing it long term, then get something that's, you know, that you can fit into. Get a whole bunch that you can future upgrade into. And while you're actually waiting to fill up all that power, you can sell that back at the same price that you're paying for power to the power company. So you're still making money on your solar while you're not using it, mining it yourself. So that's another thing. It depends where you live. Not all places do that, but I do believe they do that here. So that's one of my plans, of getting a whole bunch extra, because then I can sell it back and make money off my solar while I slowly upgrade and get more rigs to fill up that solar. Don't put batteries in solar for payment. I think you should do 3-coin mining, ETH, ZIP, and Alpha or TON. I could definitely look into it, but again, you know, I really don't want to pull my rigs off of the solar mine. I've been doing it for like 2 weeks now, and you know what? One of these days a block's gonna hit, and if I pull it off now, it was all wasted time. So I don't know what to do, guys. But like, again, like I said, all these coins are coming out. You know, I always like doing all these tests, so I should just go back to a pool and do all these tests and, you know, have fun with it. Forget S Solo and 400 ETH blocks. Oh, could you imagine? Forget S Solo and 400 ETH blocks. Most of my rigs are ASIC. I only have 163080. Oh, only have 163080 Founders Editions. Oh my gosh, only. I wish. GPUs and my original 1080 Ti. But yeah, I got a total of 11 ASIC Bitcoin units and 7 A10 Pro. And I am a little worried about them though. Yes, the A10 Pros, I would definitely be worried about. As for the rest, you should be fine. But yeah, the A10s, can you confirm, have you tried mining Ethereum Classic on the A10 Pro? Some people say because it is called ETC hash now, not ETH hash like it used to be, they no longer can mine them. But the algorithm is pretty much exactly the same as what it was. Slight differences and whatnot. So I don't know if you can confirm or not if you can mine Ethereum Classic on those A10 Pros and ASIC miners like you used to, or if they actually forked it and it is like a totally different thing now. So I'm not sure. Some people say yes, some people say no, and I don't have one to actually confirm or deny it. What pool should you use? Any of the other ones. You know what? Let's just go right back onto the, you know, I got to check the other live stream. Sorry, guys. Any questions? I think Red Panda has triple mined with it and 2 others. Yeah, I believe he did drop a video on that earlier. Mano Drizzle. Mano. All right, so let's just have a quick peek here at, what was I going to look for? Oh yeah, Toncoin again. Back to good old Toncoin. Toncoin Open Network, mining. So Toncoin pool, there's Ton Universe. So I guess try one of these other pools. Toncoin pool, I think, would be the next go-to, I believe, is what people have been saying. So yeah, let's go to the website, type in Toncoin, and then just run on over to there. Toncoin pool. I am doing mining ETH plus Ton and Whales, Ton pool, YMB. Zraker, yes. Are you getting any type of errors while doing that on Whales Ton pool? Because LOL miner support was saying Whales Ton pool is having a lot of issues. So if your miners are restarting or it's not loading and stuff like that, be sure to use a different pool and not the Whales Ton pool, at least until the Whales Ton pool devs, they're aware of this and they do fix the issue on their end. I am doing mining. There you go. FPGA miners. What do you think about mining with it? Rud Potts, that's a great question. I have never had an FPGA miner and I've never looked into it. Crypto Mikal does FPGA mining. I was really interested in them at first, like a long time ago. I was looking at them. I don't really know how they work, but yeah, I'd really love to get one. They're almost like a programmable GPU, really. They're a more efficient, programmable, depending which one you get, of a GPU. So they're absolutely amazing. But again, a lot of the algorithms these days are making them, FPGA and ASIC resistant, or at least trying to. But, in terms of them themselves and GPUs or algorithms that they can mine, I think they're absolutely potentially amazing. But I'm not really sure how they work myself. I never had my hands on one. Mining Mold GR, good evening. What's going on? What's happening? Welcome. What would cause LOL minor snooze version to keep restarting? Just the miner, not the rig. Anyone know why? Every 2 to 3 hours it restarts. That may be part of the exact same pool issue we've been talking about throughout the stream. Try changing your pool and see if that fixes it there, Michael Cassidy. You never ROI an FPGA. There you go. Techman says you will never ROI that FPGA. So, yeah, it's not going to ROI. Don't do it. I guess. I don't know. Hey, guys, join me up here. If you haven't joined there, be sure to do it. Hit that old follow over there so, you guys can follow me when I do some, random stuff every once in a while. You don't want to miss it. It'll be crazy. I don't know. Let's just be probably normal stuff, but we'll see. I cannot see how many likes we got, though, but, we got some nice little viewers happening here. I would love to get an FPGA. Mano Drizzle over here says he would love to get one. It sounds like you can't ROI them, but, I'd love to get one, too, just to try, just say, what, I tried one, it's horrible, or, I tried one, it's awesome, or I tried one, and I'm never trying it again, I threw it in the garbage, just say at least tried one and something. 161, 124. Come on, guys. We need some more of them thumbs up, like buttons. Also, subscribe buttons if you are new to the channel, obviously. Be sure to hit that. Boom. Do we have any last minute questions there, guys? We've been here for a little while, so we're probably getting close to wrap it up. I'm not sure if Rabbit, I was going to call myself. I'm not sure if Panda's, does anyone know if Panda's going live soon or not? Is anyone going live that we could raid or send people to? If not, then I guess we won't worry about it, but you need the software and the code to run them. So you need software, coding, all sorts of stuff. Do a lot of research to run them. It would be a nice thing to, play around with, but overall, not really sure. For FPGA, at least the squirrel comes off as one of the better ones. Okay, YouTube never notifies me on anything anymore. Oh no, Dave Collins, nobody's telling you nothing. YouTube's like, nope, not telling him. He doesn't need to know about this one. Oh, my Ryzen 9 5900X averages 2.8 kilohash in RAPTOREUM. How can I increase the hash rate? I set the CPU to 3.8 at 1 volt using 22 threads. Well, are you doing something in the background? Why did you drop it to 22 threads? Put that thing right up to the 24 and you'll see a little better hash rate. That's definitely recommended. Max that thing out. Let it roll. TechBad TV, what's going on? Thank you for the US $5. You make more off me with Threadripper Fund. Yes, Threadripper Funds. Guys, so I have a GoFundMe. No, I don't have a GoFundMe. It's more of the Threadripper Fund here. But we need to get our hands on a Threadripper, and I can't afford it, obviously. They're expensive. But I want to test the Threadripper, and I want to, we need to do it. So we have a Threadripper Fund rolling, so feel free. No one is doing that. Would be useful stuff for views. Dash Tesla, where you at? Can you do overclock settings for dual mining taunt eth? Yeah, I was actually thinking about that this morning. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop solo mining Ethereum, I guess, here. Maybe I'll let it go for a couple more hours, couple more days. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the pool here soon, and then I can start pulling GPUs out. We can start doing some overclock settings, testings, 3090s. Pretty much anything I got. So what all I got? I got 3090 Founders Edition. I got 3070 Founders, 3060 Ti Founders. I got one 3060 Ti MSI LHR card and a couple 3060s version 2. So I can, go through these GPUs. I can do some, setup testing, hash rate, power consumptions, dual mining, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll plan on doing this. I'll try to do that for you. I'll stop my solo mining campaign and it makes me sad to do so. But, you know, I love testing stuff, so we'll go to that. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Nathan, thank you very much for the US $50. That's absolutely amazing. We're going to go order that Threadripper right now. I wish. You Rud Putz, you blow up your tank jet? What? My tank jet? What tank jet? I don't have a jet tank. I know we're probably talking about World of Tanks. You know, guys, if you're new here and you don't know, I have a gaming channel, Rabid Gaming. And we've been playing World of Tanks last little while here, and we've been having fun doing it. So, you know, check out that channel as well. It should be in the description if it's not. But we have fun doing it, and if that does hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away about 3,000 RAPTOREUM to somebody out there. So, you know, more incentive to check it out. Mike T, I lowered my mem and increased my power limit. Power limit set for 174, but it's only drawn 146 at 51 degrees. That's not too bad. We'll see if it makes a difference, but the pool itself may have issues with dual mining. Yes, very true. It is the pool. Try swapping pools. Bro, is it true that GPU mining exists till next 10 years or more? What? Well, GPU mining will exist forever, like reality, unless every single coin goes to proof of stake, which most likely it's never going to happen, but you never know. But no, GPU mining is going to be here forever. It's just the profitability in GPU mining is going to be dropping a lot. And, you know, the majority of miners are going to be forced, if they cannot pay for their power and stuff out of their normal funds or something, you know, you're going to be forced to probably sell all their rigs off. It's going to happen. You know, crypto mining ROI values, we're going to be looking at 3 to 5 years for a single GPU moving into the future here. It's going to get very, very bad. And it's time to reset and look at everybody's game plans. Things are changing. As much as you don't want to either believe it or you don't want to believe me, or hopefully I'm wrong 100%. I definitely hope I'm wrong, but it's 100% true. Once Ethereum is gone, things are going to change, and it's going to hit really, really hard. Love RTM. Yes, me too. Go RTM. I am trying to set up my Monero. I have a wallet already, stuck on what to do next. Thanks. DJ Deathstar. First I'm going to ask, why do you plan on mining XMR and Monero? Are you really fond of the project, or are you trying to do it for profits? XMR is one of the least profitable coins you can mine on your CPU. Again, it depends on the CPU you have, but I would recommend if you're mining on your CPU for profits, I would probably roll with something like RAPTOREUM or AVN, depending on Intel would probably do better on AVN or maybe Veruscoin or something. But if it's a Ryzen, then I would recommend RAPTOREUM or potentially even Monero Ocean would be a better way to go about it. And then you could stack that XMR or just exchange it to another coin that you would love to hold. So, yeah. I'm getting around 3.7 kilohash on my 5900X. What are your temps like? 3.7 kilohash, 5900. What are your temps like? I just use the stock cooler on majority of all my CPUs. The temps, you know what? I can look at it right now. What are the temps on my CPU? So we're not going to look at that one because this has an NHD 15 on it. So we'll go to like rig 5. That's a stock cooler, 52. Can you guys see that? Nope, not really. Okay, there. So here's 52 on this rig 5. Rig 5 is at 52 degrees. Rig 6, 52 degrees. These are stock coolers here. Rig 9, this is a 3950X with the Wraith Prism cooler, stock cooler again. 54, so not much higher. Then obviously here's rig 1, 46. That has an NHD 15 on it. Rig 2, NHD 15, 48. Rig 10, this is a stock cooler, 54, 3950X. So, you know, these are my temperatures. They're averaging on the stock coolers around the 52 to 54 mark, depending if it's 39 or 3950X. Oh, all right, guys. Well, the throat is starting to get a little bit on the sore side, so I appreciate everyone for showing up. I will probably be live again tomorrow, so if you guys have any questions or you want to just come hang out or something, be sure to check out the live stream tomorrow as well as all the videos. But thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. All you guys for showing up. Again, hit that subscribe if you're new, thumbs up, bell notification, whatever else. Follow, heart button, depending what platform you're watching on. And I will see you guys on the next one. Rabid out.